Hello and welcome. We appreciate you joining us tonight for our first character spotlight. And we're going to shout out all these characters in just a second. I am Shannon from Imaginif Media, and I am joined by my fabulous co-host, who's a little under the weather today. So I'm going to try to do as much talking as I can to alleviate some of the stress on Sam. But
Hello.
Sam, do your intro.
Hello, I am Classic Sam NYGM, Classic Sam NYGM on all social media platforms. You can find me here on Twitch where I do a lot of different things. But today we are with the cast and crew from Don't Kill My Character. I'm super excited to talk to all of them and see what's going to happen. Also, listen, the vocal fry is not happening today because this is going to make me cough and I don't like it. And yeah, cool. And whoever gifted 9 freaking subs, holy cow, thank you.
Holy smokes. Thank you so much. Thank you. I, before we started the stream, told Sam she could only use 3 words at a time.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes. I'm going to start us out with intros from the lovely Kate the Great, who is the channel queen on Don't Kill My Character. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Kate.
Oh, it feels weird when other people say it. Hi, my name is Kate, aka Katethegreatcosplays, and I am the producer queen of Don't Kill My Character. It is my wonderful privilege to be so and to have this incredible team and more incredible team members behind me supporting that. And tonight for our in-character interviews, I will be Meladine Decarie, my character from our Vampire the Masquerade game, Sanguine Scourge. She is a Ventru Camarilla. And I will also, I had something else to say. I forgot it. I got to switch into Melding mode, so I'll know exactly what to say. Thank you for having us here. I'm very excited to be here. Both my and Meldine's pronouns are he, her. That was it. Mwah.
And I'm going to toss it over to Grant.
Oh, okay. Hey, all, I'm Grant. Tonight, I am Revenant, who is on our Superhero Shenanigans game, Mutants and Masterminds 3rd edition. Yeah.
Justin.
Hey everybody, how's it going? I am GM Justin. You can find me at all my socials at Forever GM Justin. You can also find me over at Roll D5, where we specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. I'm thankful to be here. My character that I play over at Don't Kill My Character is Angel Ramos. He is a Toreador, as well as the love interest for our dear Melody here. So looking forward to getting into a character again. And yeah, just having a good time.
And Miguel.
Hola, buenas noches y qué pedo, friends. Yo soy el Internet's MiguelClassico. You can find the Internet's MiguelClassico wherever social medias are sold at MiguelClassico or Miguel_Classico if you're a dirtbag like Threads. My pronouns are they, he. On Don't Kill My Character, I portray Casio San Raquel, everyone's favorite bruja anarch. He's a socialist, not an anarchist. Anyway, but I also, turns out, or I hear, I'm the assistant producer prince as well. And I'm not your dad.
Nice.
So do whatever you want.
Sam. Sarver.
You, Sam?
Okay.
Sarver. Hi, I'm Sam Sarver, and I'm I don't know. I'm Sam Sarver. He, him. I'm on Don't Kill My Character. I play Bertram Bladley, the shrinking detective over there, and I do a lot of my own stuff, but you can check that out if you want. It's cool. I'm happy to be here.
Well, we appreciate you being here. And I just want to say, too, that we had 3 other cast members who could not make it tonight, but may show up. And in reality, Natasha, who plays Slipstream on Superhero Shenanigans, may just start speaking out of the blue because we've been trying to get... that's kind of... Oh, did I hear?
Do my... Oh, you can hear me now?
I
Okay,
can hear you now.
I knew everyone else could hear me, but I knew the issue was, I don't know, Shannon could.
Yeah.
Okay, well, great. But hi, my name is Natasha. You can find me everywhere at Natasha.B.Cosplays, everywhere on the internet, and I have a couple of different characters on this lovely little channel on Don't Kill My Character. But today you'll be interviewing the PR queen Slipstream, who goes by the same pronouns as I, she, her.
So Natasha will be maybe popping in on video, maybe not, but we're going to try to roll it without the video, just so that we can get a little bit better signal going through. We've not had 8 people on stream at one time, really pushing the envelope a little bit. So I appreciate all your patience while we do this. And as I say that, we're having a few little tech difficulties with people not being able to hear each other. So if they pop in and out, that's why. So we'll try to do a little refresh on that. Let us start out, Kate, if you could. If you can start out by just giving a little bit of a intro to your character of what system. Actually, if you could do this would simplify it. If you could just kind of do the overall for the 2 shows, just to give us a vibe, and then we're just going to dive right into interviewing you as your characters.
Absolutely, love that. So, Superhero Shenanigans, which we have on screen, Grant and Sam speaking from tonight, is our Mutants and Masterminds game. We are playing with 3rd edition. It is a story of hijinks, heart, and heroism set in Emerald City. I see our game master, Curly Insane Guy, in the chat. And we are a group of super powered, mostly heroic, mostly friends, who are doing their best to save the city, but a lot of the chaos within the city is in fact caused by them. And we have our 25th episode of that will be live this Wednesday on Don't Kill My Character's Twitch channel. And then and that's every other Wednesday is scheduled for that game. And then Sanguine Scourge is our Vampire the Masquerade series of drama, darkness, and desire. I think that's what I decided it was 2 days ago. And that is a story told by a Camarilla coterie, which Natasha is the storyteller for. And my character and Justin's are part of that Camarilla. And an Anarch coterie that Excel is a storyteller for. And Miguel is an Anarch. And we have crossover between the episodes where the cast will meet each other and interact with each other. I love doing rotating cast shows and making life more difficult for myself on the channel, because Superhero Shenanigans is also a rotating cast show. We have 7 main characters, and you'll usually see about 5 on stream at a time. It's great. It's fun. I love it. So Sanguine Scourge just had its season 1 finale in November, and we are starting season 2 in February. So there are 18 episodes of the campaign on our YouTube. All of our VODs are on YouTube. Plus we have a planning episode for Sanguine Scourge, and we have origins episodes for Superhero Shenanigans. We have a spin-off series that Sam GM'd for Superhero Shenanigans. Story of Sanguine Scourge, it depends who you ask. If you ask me, it's a dating sim, and I'm winning. If you ask the Anarchs, it's a fighting sim, and they're also winning. I think they're winning.
We are.
Okay, Cassio's nodding.
We win all the time.
I'm going to start calling character names as well on this. And if you ask our storytellers, it's supposed to be about the Sanguine Scourge, and we're losing.
That is true.
And that is, I think, the best way to describe these shows that we are representing today. Of course, we have more shows on Don't Kill My Character. And if you would like to check them out, follow us on social media, find our link tree, find our YouTube. It is all there.
Fabulous. And just to add in there, even though I'm hosting this lovely thing, I will jump in if necessary to have the back of my fellow Anarch over there. I play Cassandra on Sanguine Scourge, and I'm Raven on Superhero Shenanigans. But I am not going to be those unless I have to step in or talk about Ninja Turtle buses.
If needed, I can switch over as well, since I'm not on camera, and can be
That's
in any
true.
costume I'd like in the audience's imagination.
Yeah, you can. That brings up my very first question for your characters. I'm going to start just kind of with one question. We'll start at the top, and we'll we'll start with Justin, and then we'll move from there. How does it feel when you're in your game and you are... Sorry, I'm doing tech too. I should not be doing tech at the same time. Okay. How does it feel when your person gets in the way of your character? When you're playing on Hell, and Justin steps in a little bit.
It doesn't happen very often. We both have a mutual respect of who is in the lead at certain times. Obviously, when I'm with the rest of the coterie, I'm here, and he sits back and watch. And then it's once everything has turned off, the lights, the cameras, it's the switch. There rarely is a time where Justin will come into play, and I have to push him back. But for the most part, it's genuinely always me.
Same question for everybody else.
I find that when I'm here, and I make decisions that Kate would not make. And sometimes I hear her screaming at the back of my mind, "Why do you know, my goodness, stop." And she has to deal with that later out of game. And, I deal with things as they come, or I find other people to deal with them, help me deal with them, help support me. High on Hell. Yes, I don't find that often it's, as I'm feeling safe at the table, then it's the character that's sitting there.
Yep. And for me, we are actually pretty aligned to most of our decisions. It's Grant becomes the voice in my head of when I go to talk to the press or put myself out there. That is not him very much. So he tries to reel me back, but yeah, there's no fun in that. And how am I going to get recognition?
Kate is refreshing because she cannot hear Grant right now. So let the tech gremlins go. And no, Kate, you did not talk over Grant.
We'll throw it to Miguel.
Yeah.
What's up, y'all? Honestly, this is not something I'd ever given any thought to until right this moment. I kind of feel like it's like a back and forth. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm never fully one or the other. Like, when I'm talking, it's Casio. When I'm not, Miguel's checking the Twitch or making sure I look okay on, like there's always like a little bit of fidget, and the fidget is Miguel. The lines, the attitude, the delivery, that's all Casio, right? And part of it for me is that I've been doing theater since like high school, right? And so it's the like balance between like doing something scripted and blocked and having this like precision about it where your beats, right? Versus something like this, which is much more improv'd. That's really what it is. We're playing improv with dice. But it also gives you in my mind, the opportunity to dig a bit deeper, right? Because I can't just go off and monologue however I want in the middle of Tea and Sympathy, right? But as Casio, I can draw on my own personal experiences, traumas, emotions, whatever you want, and tailor them a little bit more to what's happening in the moment. So in that sense, there is always a little bit of Miguel under the surface as well, right? Casio wouldn't be so broken if I wasn't also.
I feel
I love
aligned
that
with...
line.
Mhm.
It's hard.
Put it on a coffee mug.
I feel aligned with that thought process, but in reverse, where with Tally, aka Slipstream, her lifestyle is very much my play style, wherein we're both aligned in making sure things are getting done, the plot is being followed, quest are getting checked off the list, all that. Where it becomes difficult is with Tara at times, where, for those who haven't seen, Tara's a character who has a difficult time communicating her thoughts. So, to someone like me who really enjoys distributing information, finding things out, making sure we are moving forward through the story, to have a character who simply cannot communicate with people becomes a bit of a difficulty. And I start to see myself seep in a little bit, just trying to get anything out. But I sometimes have to rein myself back from pushing too much and making her seem too lucid.
I love that insight.
There's other people talking, controlling me. That seems weird. I don't know. I don't notice anything. Life just kind of goes on as life goes on, you know. I think I hear a similar voice to my own sometimes, but with less accented speech. But it's pretty much all the same things that I would say anyway. So, you know, everything just kind of goes pretty normal, pretty standard, a little crazy, but you know, that's life. Things get kind of weird.
What's the best part about being a superhero?
The best part being a superhero. There's a lot of good things. I like just seeing people happy, like, you know, saving them, making sure they're all okay. That's always a good part of helping people, making sure, seeing that real help, that real change in people. Like, you know, when you see someone who you've tried and tried again to help, even though you have to fight them, you have to stop them, you know, when you see those people make efforts to change themselves, like I see that a lot, both in my old psychiatry career as well as my time trying to help with rehabilitation as much as possible. I like seeing those people who get in a bad situation due to like a desperate situation or a lot of things out of their control. I like being able to help them kind of steady themselves again and get put on a better path before anything crazy happens. If that makes sense.
Travis, same for you?
Finding a family. It's no secret I don't really get along with my family at all. So it's, in a way, I'm proving them wrong, that I'm not evil. And through these acts, I've kind of found a close-knit family with my team and my fans. Like, they'll grab a coffee with me if they see me out, or just chat. It's kind of nice to be seen and accepted for who you are.
Wouldn't that be nice if we're all seen and accepted for who we are?
Mm-hmm.
Let's jump on over to our Scourge members here, who are not superheroes, but
darling.
yeah. So, what is the biggest drama that's happening right now over there?
I couldn't possibly say. I don't know any drama. I'm not concerned with such things. I have my nightclub and everything there is quite wonderful.
We like to kind of try and keep things as close-knit as possible. As far as anything that maybe can be perceived, I mean, what group doesn't have a little bit of disagreements here and there? How things should be done, how things may be better done. The way I see it, we need to obviously work together, and it also helps having some connections across the city and places where the Camarilla may not have domain on, but that doesn't mean we can't lean on a friend or two, and vice versa.
I think Ciel dyed her hair and ran away for a bit. That was odd.
And
So
that's Tara.
Oh, that's the pretty one.
So there are these rats.
So I have a question for all of you. Have there been stressful times where you secretly have been annoyed by the others in your group, where you wanted to pull them aside because you didn't totally agree with what they were doing or saying?
I don't quite make a secret of those things. Look, I said that I keep what's going on in Visage as much as possible, but everyone should remember that Visage is mine, and my friends are welcome there to support. But we did have an instance where one of our friends forgot that I am in charge of Visage, and it got a little bit messy, but ultimately it was handled well thanks to Angel bringing us back together.
Pleasure's all mine. I will say that, Casio, I'm still not a fan of the little Chihuahua or the security system that you have over there. But that is your shop. You have the money that I gave you, so you do with it as you see fit. So I have my recommendations, but I can't just gonna support you from here.
We like to keep things low key. Over on the whichever side of town I live in. I really don't know cardinal directions, pero I hear you, Bimo. I heard there's these talking rats that I might look into. Might be a little more effective. Although I heard that one Miguel is a shit talker, according to Cassandra. So,
pero papi, there's
got to know I bite on sight.
What pero papi, there are a lot better systems than a rat, a Chihuahua, and maybe a makeshift camera that you put up at the edge of your building.
I'm seeing in chat also people saying RIP desk and #chem was right, and I just don't know if they're actually watching what's happening. So I just want to say it's a desk, first of all, and second, I was on it and he said no. How are you saying Cameron was right? Cameron's not. I'm sorry. Just this is wild seeing the amount of that. I just
#mahogany.
It was a mahogany though.
Wow.
There's more expensive woods than mahoganies.
I know, Mama, but there's they did say that came from a forest that doesn't exist anymore.
And as I said, we're kindred. We are going to live long enough to outlive another forest. We can get another one of those, can't we?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Cassio, is there anything wrong with a tripwire? I was misunderstanding.
Nothing wrong with it. I'm realizing now it's just something I hadn't thought of. Everyone's bringing up really good ideas,
I have a few for my home. I can show you. I can
That'd be
set them
great.
up.
See, the thing is, I'm used to being the security system, not needing any sort of accessories or peripherals or whatever. It's me and a machete and some broken jaws, and we don't have a problem. You know what I mean?
And if you don't leave, then there's certainly never a problem. You just get to stay in your place and you can keep it safe and keep yourself safe. Exactly, you get it.
Yeah. Before this coterie, I was what is known as a homebody. I didn't really leave much. You bothered me. I bothered you. You didn't bother me, etc.
You could also say business owner. You're a business owner. You're taking care of your business. Taking care of what's yours.
Oh yeah, we'll go with that.
Of course.
I love you both. I love you both.
I hear a little tension between what's happening. Is that something that needs to be resolved, or is it just the way that you tend to interact with each other?
I know where Meladine comes from with wanting to stay at Visage. I really do. I just know that the power is within the community, is building that up, building that support, leveraging what you can to make everything better and to be essentially the face or be able to uplift the face for the community to rally around in case things get rough. I also know that given my line of work, things are not, it's better to take a proactive approach versus waiting for somebody to try and penetrate the fortress. So I love and know where she's coming from, but at the same time, I know that I'd rather take Cassio's approach and just take the threat head on. But that's me. And I know she does that because she cares.
Or she doesn't want to get her hands dirty.
Fight a battle that you've already lost. If you can't win it, then best you can do is keep yourself from losing any further, I think. But we're here to have a good time, aren't we?
Also, we should let you know that at the end of this broadcast, you're going to forget everything that we just talked about because, you know.
Of course. What's said here stays here. That doesn't go anywhere else. Yes.
That's right.
That was the agreement.
That's right. What about over in our Mutants and Masterminds world over there? What kind of drama do we have going on over there?
Why are we forgetting things? It's just like a bunch of cosplayers and us, right? Like what's I'm confused. Drama.
Don't worry about it. It was in the contract that you signed for this. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and that little bit of, you know, blood that we took at the beginning too.
Shouldn't you especially be aware of little things? You're a little thing, aren't you?
I don't remember my blood being taken. Well,
exactly.
To go on with the question, there are times where people get a little violent, and I try to have conversations about that with people because I don't like to be too rough with people, and sometimes things don't have to be resolved with anger and broken things. So other than that, I think I'm pretty chill because I have got my own space. So what people do around me isn't too frustrating or anything like that. You know?
Yeah, he was talking about me.
Not just you. I mean, there's also the whole eye thing, and that's kind of a whole mess. There's a lot of tension there. I do forget about that sometimes.
Yeah, Bertram and I definitely did not get along in the beginning. He likes to think, and I like to act. So it was a little oil and water, but I think we both kind of learned that each has their own values. So we've learned to work together on that part. But yeah, there's a little tension in our group right now regarding an Eye of Chaos. But to me, chaos just really means choices. Like, you can choose your life, while order is more of it's decided for you. So I'm not much of a fan of that.
I still don't think it's just a chaos orb. I mean, it's doing lots of crazy things and manipulating people and doing lots of evil things. And that doesn't seem very just chaotic. It seems a lot more just evil, you know?
It's not neutral. It's leaning evil. It's affecting a lot of things.
It's not a good thing to have around.
No. It's caused so much infighting.
So much.
I will say...
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh. It's a good thing Marley isn't here to talk about this at all.
Yeah.
So we can keep talking however we want to talk about it.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I heard the odd chaos being talked about. So, hi, I'm here.
What are you doing here?
Confused, but I'm landing. Yeah, I'm used to just teleporting into strange situations. That's kind of what I do. Hi, I'm Marley, aka Tracker.
Oh, is that what you do, or is that what the eye does? I mean,
it's what the eye does.
Oh, now we're getting into it.
There you go.
Like the eye has, it's like it's what you make of it, right? So it's chaos, but chaos isn't inherently good or bad. It's meant to be what you make it. It's freedom, and when the eye is with people who want to use it for bad, it's bad. But I don't
done bad things with you with it. I mean, are you wanting bad things from the eye?
Sorry, I think I missed the question.
I'll step in for you. It isn't evil. It isn't good. It's chaos. It's choice. Life needs a balance of each. You need order and you need chaos.
So when people make choices with the eye for bad, it's bad. But if people make choices with the eye for good, it's good. Like bringing me, letting me teleport to places when I need to be there, like right now. Letting me hug Leo without getting burned by his fire. That's really nice too.
And don't forget our little hedgehog
Let-
author.
Let's back up a second. What do you mean not getting burned by the fire?
Oh, we're allowed to say all the things here. So my boyfriend is Leo King, aka Ember, and he has.
You knew this.
You're gonna forget this later, but I've kind of realized that you might not realize that we're dating, which is a little bit wild. But you
I
also
don't even
really
know
wild.
anymore.
Anyway,
I third wheeled their trip to New York. No, not New York, Freedom City.
Oh, is that what you did that whole thing?
we
I
should
still
talk
haven't
about
really-
that some other time.
I still haven't heard about what happened when you guys went there.
I will tell you all about it because it was crazy, and I need to tell you, it was about that eye.
Right. So
That
anyway,
feels like good context.
Leo's so good. And Leo's powers are fire powers, but they can burn people if they get too close. And the Eye of Chaos knew that being close to Leo was very important to me. So first it was like a immunity to some types of fire kind of randomly. And then I talked to the Eye about just being immune to Leo's fire. And that's what we did. So yeah.
I will say that both Tally and Bertram are definitely, if you're going to put them on a scale, on the order side of the scale.
I'm not
definitely
against
have
chaos. That
everything-
eye is not just the eye is much more than just a chaos thing.
Thank you,
You don't-
Bertram.
The Eye is much
You
more.
had
than
the eye in your closet.
Yeah, and it was fine until some other people started messing with it.
Exactly. It's fine until people mess with it who
You're
are
the one who's messing
You're
with
the
it.
one.
So what I'm hearing is that there's one particular problem in your group, and it's the person who consistently messes with the eye.
Yeah, well, there's also currently the issue of people running off trying to avenge Travis's death.
That's
And
not an
some
issue.
people are being a little hot about it.
Travis
and I'm a
is
little
not dead.
concerned about people's deaths. You're right. He might not be dead.
Travis is not dead. We've talked about this.
I'm dead.
He is right here.
But that's another bonus to the Eye, is that the Eye can maybe probably help us get Travis back.
Oh,
So
no, let's not do
Has it?
that. That sounds bad.
it sounds bad to bring Travis back.
In that way, that's if it's chaotic. I mean,
it's starting to sound like you all are becoming very dependent on this object. That it's becoming a source of obsession. Is that true?
I've actively been trying to find a way to covertly take it and drop it off in some unknown dimension so that no one can look at it.
I did almost get rid of it.
I think I
Very
can find.
painful.
I've been scouting out known secret warehouses to capture and hold magical items.
This is some tea
I
right
have-
here.
I think that, like we said, the Eye becomes dangerous when it's used by dangerous people. So if it can be fully tied to someone who understands what it is and how to use it and has good intentions, then we'll be okay. And so will the world.
Meanwhile, the GM is in the chat saying in all caps, Superhero Shenanigans Civil War.
I have yet to see anyone with fully good intentions actively utilizing it, and it doesn't. Every time it's used in not good ways. So it's just like
It's really wild being on a superhero team with your formal therapist. I'm just going to throw that out there. Like, Bertram used to be my therapist, Dr. Blithely, and then he stopped being a therapist when he became like a public identity hero, because that's like, you can't do both of those. And then I like realized that, I had powers and we were kind of running the same hero circles, and that was like a really weird, wild thing. So Dr. Bertram used to be my therapist.
So that was a weirdly deflective answer.
Next question.
Yeah. Okay. So oddly enough, so wait, I'm a little confused now. So you're saying that your therapist is no longer your therapist?
Oh, no, because, he was a superhero, so he felt like he couldn't see clients anymore. And then I became but he's also like a public identity hero, and people don't know that like Marley is Tracker. And now I have like a powered thing that makes it so people really can't know, because like masks that heroes wear aren't super effective, but like somehow they work. And so that's how it works for me.
It's
About
called
bully.
audience blindness. It happens in all types of things,
True.
specifically C dramas. But anyway, just out of curiosity, this the eye that you're trying to get rid of. Where do you want to throw it? Like, where do you want to get rid of it? For yourself, or just to keep everyone safe?
See, that's the
I'm just making sure
problem.
no one has any more contact with it and it doesn't become a problem in the future, since we found out that it's likely connected to an old goddess of chaos.
Yeah,
We
when
don't
we
know that
first
she's a
ran
goddess.
across it, there
We
was a
don't.
supervillain
She's
utilizing it, and we had to fight giant zoo animals, and that didn't go over very well. And that talks to people in their minds about bad things, and so I tried to get rid of it to protect people.
Yeah, but the problem with it is somebody's actively looking for it, and these are powerful people. So if you just toss it out somewhere, they can find it. So
I'd
in
like
a
to
way,
just
we
break
are.
it more than just tossing it, but
breaking it, I feel like maybe could be really bad for, like Leo said, that breaking it could be dangerous for the city because it's a powerful, magic entity to just destroy that kind of thing. And breaking it might also be dangerous for people who are tied to it.
that's why
Yeah.
it needs more studying.
We also don't want to make the planet go bloop.
I will run it to Antarctica.
That is not a safe place.
There's nothing up there.
Down there.
Down there. There's not weird towers.
Meanwhile, Raven is very close to diving on into that eye to see what's going on in there.
I kind of want to talk a little bit about go back to who's in the other group, the Malkavian in your group?
Oh, that's
In
me.
the other group, that's you. How do you cope with the personalities that you have, and then the outer personalities of everyone else?
Hearing the web is disorienting. I have many streams of information, and every once in a while, I get the correct information out.
Do
but
you find
it's-
that the rest of the people in your coterie, in your group, tends to maybe mess with that a little bit?
Define mess with.
You can take it as you like. I mean, also fair warning, I'm seriously drugged right now. I am so high on NyQuil, and it's not even funny.
Listen, we do what we
Just
got to do to get through the flu.
fair warning. So that's where these questions are coming from.
I love
There
it.
you go.
Keep them coming.
Our coterie is actually quite one of mind. It's focusing. I tend to focus better around them.
Anyone else have an issue with the web, or or occasionally getting the right answer or maybe the wrong answer?
I don't see the web. I just see what's going on in the city.
Leonia sees the web, and she's able to share it with us. She's able to connect us in certain moments. I don't quite understand it, but it seems quite tangled, quite sticky situation, if you will.
It's convenient.
It's probably. Oh, go ahead.
It's convenient.
It's convenient when you are in need of some information that you may have heard, and you just need to like reach back and like see where the web takes you.
I mean, for my part, I still use a flip phone, so I'm told I can't get the web on it. But I do have Snake.
Not that web. We're talking about Tara's web.
I didn't think she had an iPhone either.
I don't.
Okay.
You know, I don't
How do
have
you-
one.
how-
Mine's not even connected.
It's a Garfield
Cassio,
phone. I've seen it.
It is a Garfield
Cassio.
phone.
How do you cope with being so technologically behind?
I don't think of myself as technologically behind per se. I just think that my technological specialties are more in the analog department, claymores, machetes, assault rifles, getaway cars, framing congressmen, those kind of things.
You do
Getting the
miss
job
out.
done.
You do miss out on a bunch of the memes that are in our group chat.
One of my favorite pieces of technology was a hammer toe. Sometimes when someone doesn't tell you what you need to hear, you get a hammer and you get their toes.
Okay,
I imagine you transitioned to life as a kindred quite well then.
I used to work for the CIA.
I would like it if the rest of the group can explain to him what I actually meant by technologically behind without involving hammer toes, please. Thank you.
They used to call me MC Hammer Toe.
Okay. Right. Well, I'm going to throw this to Shannon because I am a little bit flabbergasted by hammer toe.
I think Miguel is what do they call it when you have so much power, because now you don't have to be limited by the PG-13 rating of Don't Kill My Character.
Well, to be fair, Sanguine Scourge also breaks the rating. We are allowed.
That is
to,
true.
so,
That is
yes.
true.
We have a very good disclaimer at the beginning of every adventure.
With a very good disclaimer.
Well, I'll
yeah.
pass that
I
on
really
so
should have a
you can
disclaimer.
I'm allowed to say fuck.
True,
Yeah.
you are very much so.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm hammer toe's going to stick with me for a little bit. Okay, so
I'm
I
so
know.
sorry.
It's the NyQuil, Sam.
I will go ahead
it
and
is
answer
totally
that.
the NyQuil.
I will go ahead and answer that question though.
Yes.
And it's to their benefit that they don't have to worry about some of the things that modern technology does cause us to worry about, such as operational security, making sure all of our communications are encrypted. All of that is a little bit more of a hassle. So analog is one of those things that people don't really take into consideration now. So yes, they don't get to see the funny stuff that we do post up in our group chat, but they at least have a few less things to worry about.
Would you say those few less things makes them a bit of a instead of an asset, a liability?
How dare you?
They can't talk to animals either.
I mean, to be fair, most of us can't.
Is Casio technologically behind?
It's behind someone. He's ahead of
They
others.
have a phone.
Oh,
They have a phone
Okay.
that they can move from place to place.
True. But there are
Mine's
limits
plugged into
to
the wall.
phone that okay. Yeah, that okay. I think conversations maybe you need to have with your group about technology and advancing and innovation.
I get my news from a raven.
Also, if you keep things written in books, then it is harder to, like if you were to steal information and just pick up a phone, that's easier to carry out than, say, breaking into the prince's or seneschal's office and carrying books away. But that still can be done.
Pause. Breaking into where?
Look, sometimes you wake up in the Prince and Seneschal's mansion and you're really upset about that for various reasons. And then you find useful information that you know your friend Leonia, who's also Malkavian and sees lots of things, would really like. So you take that and then you meet a very handsome man on a horse and he brings you back to your love and your friends. And then you get to give the books and it's very useful and very good. And
Mind you,
Meladine was right?
and don't forget leaving me worried out of my head for about 3 days and about 10 big bags of Sour Patch Kids.
Which he can't even eat.
Well, yes, that's also the downside of of phone communication because I did not have any service there. So.
And I think that's where.
Say, why even have a phone? She didn't even have service.
Okay. I think this line of questioning may have run its course a little bit, mostly because you're not getting it. It's fine. So
I think I'm going to step out of my character here for a second. I think what Sam is asking you all is how is the different styles affecting you? Is it problematic in getting things done?
Well, Cameron has a much different style of getting things done than I do. It is quite problematic, yes.
We have our benefits. It makes things more convenient when it comes to conversating because we're able to be across the entire area that we're working in and able to communicate things, at that time in near real time. And then on the flip side of it, we can easily be tracked. That's the shitty thing with our technology is that certain
very focused on security.
Yeah, certain groups that are out there are doing everything they can to track where we are, and it's an ongoing thing. It's an irritation.
Like, did you know there's werewolves out in the woods? Like right outside Quebec City, there's
Mama, see. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
I heard them a few decades ago.
I don't think they're ready for that.
You need me to do something about that?
Well, all right. Okay. Well, I'm gonna throw this to Shannon here, because we just ran across horses and being kidnapped. But okay, in 3 days, that's fine.
And that's only season 1.
Yeah. What is your expectation going forward as your story progresses? What do you expect?
I'd like to be able to keep myself and Donhell and Visage and Leonia and most of the time Cameron safe. We're okay.
I looked.
There's a lot of dangerous things happening, and just making sure that we're all right.
Protect Melody
Visage
at all
is
costs.
a nightclub, by the way, for those at home.
Look to do my best to protect Melody as best as I can, but on the flip side of it, there is a little thing of revenge that I'd like to get, and I feel like this is probably in our best time to attack. Things are lining up just the way we need them to be.
So, revenge on who?
Well, that's
is this like tea? I like tea. Is it tea?
We haven't quite had yet, but I guess we're going to be having soon.
Only as much as you're comfortable with, love.
Thank you, Miluna. I believe season 2 is what you would call it.
Something like that.
Yeah, season 2. Bertram, you talked about revenge. They're talking about revenge, and I'm kind of curious. What do you think about all this?
I'm very confused about what's going on with these people. It all sounds very dangerous and very creepy. You've broken people's toes. That's sort of crazy, and I
dangerous for them.
Revenge, a lot of drama over there, and I think it's always good to keep perspective in mind and calm heads and look for peaceful resolutions to things. And That generally is how things work out a lot better. But it sounds like maybe you guys might actually be vampires, in which case it's I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of crazy supervillains and power people. It makes sense that there's people with vampire type abilities around, and werewolf. If I've met a werewolf before, so like that makes sense. Yeah.
I've been told that we're not supposed to say vampires, we're supposed to say kindred.
Oh, sorry. I
Yes,
didn't
there's
know
lots of
that.
different rules that we have to follow, and if you don't know them, then you can get yourself in trouble.
Are you guys like in a fraternity, like a club?
You know how you have your society? Well, we have ours.
I'm not really in a society. I mean, aside from just the country I live in, I guess. But
we live in that world too. But there's another one behind that.
It's called Canada.
Oh, you guys are Canadian? You know,
Yeah.
I was up there. Oh,
Mexicano, but I'm there.
I'm Canadian.
Oh, okay.
I was in Canada for a bit once. I got lost and left behind too, but you know, I found my way home.
I just out of curiosity, Cassio, you seem thoroughly into physicality when it comes to extracting, I guess, information. Does it bother you that maybe the rest of your group maybe don't really want that to happen?
Mira, I may be the opposite of whatever subtle is, but at least I'm not one of the members of our coterie that's taken someone's jaw off with their fist or an autopsy hammer. Okay,
it was only once.
Pause.
I think I'm the least of the worries around my group. Maybe I did rip someone in half and drink them like a Capri Sun, but that's something else entirely.
Pause.
I was hungry.
I just moved swiftly behind and use a dagger. It's very neat and precise.
One time I threw a moose at a guy.
That was kind of amazing, actually.
Okay.
It didn't kill him.
You know,
in
you can
our
just,
group,
talk and sing to people. You don't need to. Oh wait, not everyone can do that.
Mira, to be real with you.
Yeah, in our coterie, the peaceful resolutions were the friends we killed with along the way.
No, that's not how that goes. That is not a saying. That is the opposite of that saying. Completely. Just so go ahead. Yeah, please.
I think there's a different way of life that happens in the city at night that people don't really see or know about. And that's kind of, I think, the battle that we're all facing internally, right? Is where do we fall in that line and how comfortable do we get with it?
Okay.
Sometimes
I'm gonna leave this line of questioning completely alone. Bertram, so as a superhero, when did you discover your powers?
So I was mowing my backyard shortly after I got my degree, and I mowed up something metallic, and I picked them up, and there were these two metal bracers I got here and here, and I put them on, and then I shrunk down in my backyard, and then I went through a tree, and then I was in this world of fungus and moss. Have you ever seen Conan the Barbarian? There's a lot of sword and sorcery type stuff there. There's a lot of combat, a lot of war. It's all, kind of Bronze Agey, if you will. There was a whole revolution. There was an evil tyrant that took over the whole place, and there was some prophecy regarding me that I said, please no. And another guy also said, please don't. He didn't like me. I liked him. We're friends now, kind of. But
okay,
it's the whole thing, and I helped overthrow this guy and made sure I was kind of in the background as much as possible. And then I came home a few years later, and now I'll be a superhero.
Got it. So let me get this straight. You were mowing your lawn, and you found a random item, and you put it on your body.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool.
I thought the previous owners must have just dropped them. I thought they were kind of neat.
And you were a therapist.
Nice girl Marley for.
Yeah, I was just about to ask if Marley's still here. How did you feel about losing your therapist in one fell swoop?
I mean, wild things kind of just happen. And yeah, I didn't like. I have mental psychic powers, so hearing people's thoughts, picking up their emotions, hearing their dreams, and I just thought that was something that everyone could kind of do. And then when I realized that wasn't the case and it wasn't normal, I was not in a situation where I could really talk about that, because my family makes their Kensington Cares is my mom's organization, and that's helping people who have been harmed by cape activity. And Winthrop Insurance is my dad's company, and that's an insurance company that helps people with claims against damage caused by capes. So I was not, when I figured out that I had powers, I wasn't going to say that I had powers. And it wasn't really until like high school that I was like, oh, they're powers. And then college, they were super overwhelming. So yeah, like losing my therapist at a time that was super overwhelming was not super great. But then I met Travis, because Travis was the night guard at one of the colleges I went to. I switched around a bit because just trying to find a place. And
Travis, how's Travis helped you? I mean, wow.
Travis is like my big brother. Travis talked about finding family before, and like I said, my family's complicated, and I mean my hero family is too, but there's definitely
and
more
speaking
about
of hero family, we're going to pause for 1 second, and Justin has to take off, and so I just wanted to give Justin a chance to wrap up and say anything that he'd like to say and where he's going to be and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, it was a pleasure to be here tonight. Sorry I couldn't stay much longer. I had some other things go that were scheduled. So, but still, thank you guys so much for having me over here. It was nice being able to, like I said, have the conversation with you guys, especially back in on Hell again. So, yeah, no, thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. I'm GM Justin. You can find me on all my socials at Forever GM Justin, and you can find me over at Roll D5, where we specialize in playing indie TTRPGs. I have a whole lot of projects going on. Too much to count, so just follow me on my socials to stay in the loop. With that being said, I will catch you all later. You all have a lovely night, and I will catch you, around Discord. Bye.
Bye.
See you later. Thank you so much.
If it helps with the timeline idea, I was her therapist after I became a superhero. For a while, I was a superhero and a therapist at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then my villain, Professor Plague, almost killed me and pretty much beat me on live TV and took off my mask and revealed it to everyone. And then I was like, you know what? I was already conflicted about this. I'll stop being a therapist.
which was also really good because sorry, my jacket. It's like I'm dressed for a Kensington Cares gala. It was really a bummer because I feel like it, would have been cool, but it was like good that he stepped away because my parents were like not happy when they found out that my therapist had actually been a cape. I have to stop saying the word cape.
Your parents, your family's messed up, Marley. I'm
just out of curiosity, who else is part of this superhero group?
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, there's Raven, who just goes by Raven, and Travis, who's Revenant, and Bertram, who's the Spec, and me, who I go by Tracker, and Tally is Slipstream, and then we have Gabe, who's Mecha Ochre, and Kikiokuli, aka Quill. So Gabe exists in comic books in this world, kind of, but came from another world where Revenant is like a villain. He was fighting Revenant.
He's not in. Gabe's not in the comics though. His color is replaced with a different color. I've read. I own a complete collection.
Curious.
His Ochre's never been
Travis. I just have a question for Travis. You were mentioned before about what exactly what is your what?
Which part of what?
Yeah, there's a lot. Marley, you're cool, but a lot of information.
I am not cool, but thank you for saying I gave you a lot of information. My boyfriend's really cool.
Sorry. Okay.
In the group chat, she gives us a lot.
Do you know that you're her boyfriend?
Wait, no. Oh no, what? Huh?
Who's your boyfriend?
Ember.
Ember,
Ember.
aka
I thought Travis was your boyfriend.
I think he was in chat.
aka Leo.
Big
Oh,
fire guy.
I thought Travis was your boyfriend.
Yeah.
So that was
No, Travis is
really,
like my
really
big brother. That's so weird. Also, Travis is gay.
Travis. Oh, you're
Yeah.
dead.
Travis is dead. Yeah.
I'm dead. Yeah, which I didn't know that.
He's not
So
dead.
That's a revelation.
Okay. So I'm just curious, really quickly.
Is missing.
You're just missing, or you're dead, or dead and missing.
I don't know if we're
watched
100% sure yet.
I watched Travis die, and the Eye of Chaos said that Travis is dead. But
He got sucked into a mask, and he's not
You
dead.
can't really trust
I'm
the
gonna
eye
get
of
him out.
chaos.
Oh, I knew a guy
Okay.
like that. Maybe before.
I'm just curious, Cassio, what do you think about these superheroes being a kindred?
Are they though? They seem a little less put together than we are. I'll be honest. It's como all this Eye of Chaos nonsense and can't even keep track of who's your boyfriend or your brother. That seems very America to me. You know, I'm very glad I'm in Canada now that I'm really thinking about it. Really,
We just
it'll
have
like
to
as long
be
as
able
they've
to
got
mention-
each other's backs, and they're okay with it. Who am I to judge? You know.
Right. Okay, cool.
I'll say that some of us are very heroic, and some of us are trying our best. And I think we all want to do the right thing. We just have different ideas of what the right thing is and what the best way to do that is. But like some people in our group are like really like heroes, like really solid, good heroes. And I'm trying.
I believe you. I believe that you are. Okay, well,
You're doing great.
you're doing amazing. So good. Just really quickly, because we're probably coming up on time soon.
Yeah, we
Travis,
are.
What when you got sucked into whatever you got sucked into, what was your thought pattern there?
Protecting my family.
Mm.
I told Marley to run to protect herself because the guy was way too strong for us alone.
Okay.
And I told her to let the rest of my chosen family know that it was an honor to fight alongside them.
It was just me and Travis there when it happened. We thought that Travis was doing an interview and I was just going along, but then we got there and the way it was set up, it was a trap and my powers didn't work at all. And yeah, Travis
I couldn't
died
get there
so
fast
that I
enough.
wouldn't, which that's the second time that someone has said I love you and then died. But I was able to bring Leo back and I wasn't able to bring Travis back yet. I'm working on it. We're gonna.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna find him.
Cool. I think we should just leave it there. I feel like that's an emotional bit. And we're like
Welcome to season 2.
Yeah. Welcome to season 2 for both shows. I would love to say thank you to our superheroes and our kindred for absolutely being amazing and odd. So weird. It's been interesting seeing the interaction, and I really appreciate you guys and everything that you've been doing. And I can't wait to see what happens in season 2.
Same. It's going to be amazing. And it is that you pretty much summed it up what it's usually like. It's weird and wild and lots of shenanigans. Let's go
Not have it any
around.
other way.
That's right. We found family for sure. Let's go around and I'm going to leave Kate for last so that Kate can do all of the things that are coming up on the show. So we'll start with Sam.
Which Sam?
Not you.
Not me. A different one. Okay. Yeah, I'm Sam Sarver. I appear on Don't Kill My Character on a couple of shows. I play Bertram Bladley on Mutants Masterminds. I also ran a mini series called Book of the Eclipse set in the same world as Superhero Shenanigans. It was a really fun time. I also run a podcast network called Atomic Broadcasting, where we do actual play podcasts as well as some scripted audio dramas as well. We got some more stuff coming up this year, which I'm super excited about. But if you want to follow up on any of that, you can just follow either Atomic Broadcasting on socials or me at like Sarver.Sam or Comic Sam's, wherever, depending on random places, because I have a different name everywhere. So I'm fun to track down sometimes. But we have a good time.
Miguel.
Good night, goodbye, and take care of each other, my little internet darlings. I have been the internet's MiguelClassico. You can find the internet's MiguelClassico wherever social medias are sold at Miguel_Classico, or without the underscore if you're a D-bag like Blue Sky. You can also find me. I don't know what am I doing these days.
Don't Kill My Character in here is where I know you have upcoming shows.
That's
for
pretty
that.
much it.
Yeah.
What's
Catch me in
coming in
February.
February?
Sanguine Scourge season 2 on DKMC. You know, I'll be sassy, violent vampire again. And I heard there's something else happening here on Imaginif, maybe starting in February. A lovely little Dagger Heart series called The World Bridge. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be weird, and I'm gonna describe a lot of food because that's what I always do.
That is, you can describe a lot on our shows.
From the mind of MiguelClassico. And Grant.
Hey,
I keep
I'm
wanting to
Grant.
call on Yuri and Jackie. They're not there. Go ahead, Grant. I'm sorry.
No problem. I'm Grant at Naerdith on most socials. Huge nerd, so chat me up if you want. And you can find me on Don't Kill My Character as Revenant, which is
And
currently...
also,
What?
Oh, wait, you were gonna say
and
something
Pride of
else?
Monsters. I am Black Moon, the werewolf, the jazz singing werewolf on Pride of Monsters. Super fun. Yeah, come over and join us over there. It's huge blast. And I'm also the character artist for the Superhero Shenanigans. So come check them out.
it's awesome stuff.
They are so cool.
I'm sorry
Natasha,
that
are you still with us?
Leo's outfits
Yeah.
after you finish their art.
Go ahead, Natasha.
Okay. Hello, I've been at Natasha.B.Cosplays everywhere on the internet. Yeah, you'll find me here next season 2 of Sanguine Scourge, both as storyteller and as Tara, as well as in upcoming episodes of Superhero Shenanigans as Tally, aka Slipstream, the fastest person on the planet, canonically.
Currently, the fastest person on the planet.
Until he comes back, until my uncle comes back from space, I'm the fastest, and that's that. But day to day, I have a lot of projects coming out soon, but I don't know if I can talk about them yet. But in the meantime, I do have a TikTok and I post a lot over there, so feel free to come and follow for cosplay and nerdy content.
And Miss Kate.
Hi, that's me. I am Kate, aka Katethegreatcosplays. You can find me online as that handle. I got the message before we went live that I am confirmed will be at PAX East this year as well, so very excited for that. I go to a lot of conventions and host a lot of cosplay meetups there, so keep an eye on my socials to see where I will be this year for that. And as said before, it is my privilege and pleasure to be the producer of Don't Kill My Character. This is the most beautiful, wonderful, fun, and chaos, and I adore everyone here so much, and everyone making it possible with helping me with production and tech and social media and graphics and art and music and just playing these brilliant characters. I just get to sit back and watch my favorite shows, and it's wonderful. And speaking of my favorite shows, we have Superhero Shenanigans issue 25 this Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time is our start time for all of our shows. That's 4:30 p.m. Pacific. And then we have pick a Poppy, which is a Pride of Monsters spin-off story, because Poppy had to pop away during our last Pride of Monsters episode. So we're picking up where she went, and she meets some other wonderful fairies like her. That cast is me as my character Poppy, with Mika, Rosalie, Valmina as more Poppies, and Alex is the game master, and that's going to be on Thursday, January 25th. And then we go back to Pride of Monsters, which is a monthly series that I am on with Grant and Natasha and Shannon, and also Extel, and Alex is the game master. That is another Mutants and Masterminds show, and it came out of Pride Month. It was all queer casts, all queer characters, and we are keeping it going. So that returns Saturday, January 24th. And then Sanguine Scourge, the show of our vampires, our kindred, our Vampire the Masquerade, will return with season 2 in early February. And this is an open book quiz. You don't have to remember this all, because you can follow Don't Kill My Character on our socials, DKMC RPGs, or Don't Kill My Character RPGs if it gave me that full character count. And you can find all of that on our Linktree and by jumping into our Discord. It's an awesome Discord community with all of these wonderful, lovely, fabulous people, and more wonderful, lovely, fabulous people, including a lot of you in chat today. Thank you so much for being in chat. Thank you so much for all of the gift subs. The character crew community is just lovely. I love you all. Thank you also, Imaginif and Sam, for having us here. This was such a fun thing to be able to do, and so cool for me to see the combination of the DKMCU and get to switch my characters. That was something I ran by Shannon and no one else that I was going to do. So thank you for embracing my chaos always.
Awesome.
And matching my chaos. You guys don't just embrace it, you match it.
Awesome.
Sam, would you like to go?
Yeah, hi, I'm Classic Sam NYGM, Classic Sam NYGM on all social media platforms. I am here on Imaginif Media doing this lovely new program called Character Spotlight, and we will be doing next month. Hopefully, we'll be having some really amazing people. First and foremost, Extel, and hopefully the cast and crew of Dungeons and Durags over on YouTube, who do a D&D, modern D&D show over there. AP over there. For me as well, you could also find me over on my channel, Classic Sam NYGM, where I do an interview channel. I interview people like Kate and like Shannon and all amazing content creators in the TTRPG space. We are relaunching a new show called GMing with Me, and that will premiere on the 11th at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I cannot wait for that to happen. A bunch of other stuff is happening. You can also catch me over on Tabletop Misfits, where I play a Malkavian vampire named Cassandra as well. And she's not nice sometimes. But it's also called Night of the Worm. It is a dual game where it's not only Vampire the Masquerade, but also Werewolf a combination of that and Werewolf the Apocalypse. As always, my catchphrase: it's better to be kind than to be nice. And if you can't be good, please be careful. I'm super sick, so I'm going to stop talking now.
I want to give my first big thank you to Sam for doing this little adventure with me, because I always love doing things with Sam. And this one was just like, hey, wouldn't it be cool if? And Sam was like, hell yeah, let's go. And then the first time we're going to do it, Sam has the flu and still shows up. So mad love for being here and doing the things. I also want to thank all of you amazing admins and stuff who have been dropping stuff in the chat all night, and shout outs and everything. You're all amazing. I appreciate you so much. My brain cannot handle all of the things today. So thank you all for being here. You know I love you all. DKMC is my home away from home, and I enjoy everything over there and the community and the people. I'm gonna just reiterate everything that Kate said. It's true. Just come over. It's cool, and we are chaotic, but that's why we love it over there, I think. This year, Imaginif Media is doing all sorts of new stuff, and that started tonight. So as we keep going, we've got Slay Sunday. Paige is going to be running some Thirsty Sword Lesbians on Sundays, starting up in a few weeks. And on Mellow Monday, we've got this lovely show, and we're also going to be doing Queer and Quozy, and that is going to be run by Zoop. and I'm also cast in there. So is Kate, and so is Miguel. It's going to be amazing. And then also Miguel is going to be running the Daggerheart series, which is straight from his brain, and I'm so excited about it. We're all pretty excited about it. And then
So weird up here.
it's so weird up there. I'm so for it. And then Mika is doing Fuck Shit Up Friday, and that's going to be wild. Yeah. And then we're going to have a special series with Juicy Garland on Scary Saturday that's going to be coming up once we get our ass in gear and get that scheduled. But that's coming, so you can look out for that. And then we've also got some specialty programming that's going to be coming in next month for Black History Month as well. So we're gearing up, and we appreciate you being here and supporting and sharing all the links and doing all the things. And it's my pleasure to be here to be able to support all these wonderful creators and lift them up. And that's what we do at Imaginif Media. We focus on LGBTQ community, Black, Indigenous people of color, and raising those voices as much as we can out into the world, because we need more of it. And thank you for being here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to raid into Smoking Glue Guns, which is where Justin went. So if you are able to stick around for that raid, that would be amazing. And thanks. Have a great night, everybody.
Bye.